Alright, today's video we're going to be going with 5 great interrogations. Now, I love interrogations in movies. Well, good ones. Because it breaks down a character. You get to see some of what you don't normally get to see throughout a movie. And then go character v character, and just the whole dynamic of how they get involved in the other generally main characters in a movie. And I mean, a lot of the most memorable lines from movies, they are from interrogations. I mean, a couple not on this list. For example, you got Sharon Stone, and I mean that might be popular for not the interrogation aspect of it, but yeah, it's an interrogation regardless. Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise and A Few Good Men. I mean, that was an interrogation that everyone remembers when they watch that movie. So, I mean, everyone loves a good interrogation scene. So these are some 5 good ones that I like. Well, other than those 2, those don't count. They aren't on my list. But 5 other ones. So I guess 7. Alright. So then, the first one would be Batman versus Joker in The Dark Knight. That was awesome. Everyone was waiting for them to have their real close-up interaction, and we finally get it, and it didn't disappoint, not in the slightest. I mean, the Joker showed his true intentions to Batman, and Batman was shown to be... he was surprised. He thought he knew everything he needed to know about bad guys, and Joker was just flipping his world upside down. And I honestly think Joker was better. And he was in command the entire time, and Batman was kind of helpless. All he knew how to do was punch. And Joker was just showing him, was like, well, that's just not it. That's not how you win this fight. And it was great to see. Awesome. Second one I had was Loki. When he's in the tank in Avengers against Black Widow, and that was a fun one to see. Someone who thought they were in control the entire time, and then that's just because Black Widow wanted to show him that, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, thanks for the answer, and then just so that was a lot of fun to see. Just flip the script on him. It showed her true prowess and how she can help a team full of aliens with super strength and inventors with crazy machinery that they use, and just her role is still invaluable to the group. I mean, it turns out the whole plan came true anyway, but she did her best to try and prevent that. Yeah. And my third one is in The Departed, when Jack Nicholson and Leonardo DiCaprio are having a little sit down, because Jack Nicholson discovered his group has an informant in it, and then he's questioning Leo. He's like, hey, you an informant? Now granted, he just couldn't ask him like that, but the whole interaction was great. It was tense, exciting. You wanted to see if he would just die all of a sudden or keep talking on. I mean, you didn't know what was going to happen, and that's why it was tense. And then 2 great actors just sitting across from each other doing their thing, and it was a great dialogue. Really enjoyed it. And for number 4, we got this was a silly one. Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, when he's interrogating the rich guy, because he thinks he stole the great white bat, and his tactics are strange, to say the least. He starts off with a fork and a knife on a plate, just scratching it. And then once the guy shows he's too tough for that, then he's like, alright, fine. And then his sister pokes his eye, and then it's, yeah, that's what, it was just silly. So I had to throw a funny one in there, because it's not normal, which is, I'm sure, is why they did it. But it was still fun to watch. And then at the end, he apologizes for all of it, which, I don't know, a great deal of the torturers who apologize for their actions, but, whatever. He's a unique guy, I guess. For my last one, I got L.A. Confidential, when it's Russell Crowe, Guy Pearce, and they go into the district attorney's office because they want warrants. Or they do want warrants, but they kind of pretend they want warrants just to get the info out of the district attorney. And there's a lot to this scene. It was great. They just started off with a normal, hey, what do you know kind of thing, but then he wouldn't play ball. So then it went straight to borderline torture. I mean, at least they literally scared the piss out of him. So that's, I guess, torture. and then they mocked him at the end too, which the whole scene was just fun to watch because these two guys who are pitted against each other, Russell Crowe and Guy Pearce, and then what they're able to bring to the table when they work together, and that was fun to see. They really flipped the script, which made them the dominant force, and then you were seeing that as a viewer, which was a lot of fun. So that's my list of 5 great interrogations. See you later.